Hi everyone, good afternoon. I hope we are all doing fine today. We are having our first video on what I call solo chat. Solo chat is where we talk about things that's happening in the country's economy and then come up with a problem, an economic problem or business problem, and offer a solution to that problem. Like I'll come out and I give my own thoughts. You guys are free to share your own ideas in the comment section. So you can see what is happening in today's economy. People are really passing through a lot, honestly. The poverty level is something else. I don't even know whether we have a middle class in this country again. Nigeria no longer have a middle class. We have those who are either rich or poor. The middle class has evaporated. Today, because I don't really do that, I don't really get that food. It's not as if I don't get the food, I do, but it's been a long time. I asked someone, would you like to take Indomie and an egg? There's a guy that prepares it by my street. And the person said yes. So I said, when you get there, ask for the amount. Something that used to be 250, 350 a pack is now 950 naira. That's 1,000. I was shocked to my bone marrow. It's like, wow, this fast food that students take is now, used to be 200, 250, now is 1,000. So my question is, what is minimum wage? How much do students get on a monthly basis? People are really passing through a lot. Like, the poverty level is now something else in the country. So what I'm saying is this, especially my Igbo brothers, this concept of Onya Halangwanea, this is now, you guys have to start doing this now. If you have food, please find people and give food. Give them food. If you have excess, don't look back. Help your brothers. Help, please, help. So, for a very long time now, I've been observing this thing on the internet. People come out, I have 100,000, what do I do? I have 400,000, what does somebody do with 400,000? I have 500,000, I have 1 million, what do I do? Okay, I choose a number, 1 million naira. What do I do with 1 million naira in Nigeria of today? First of all, please don't even think about jackpot, because 1 million naira is not even enough to consult for consultancy fee. I think it was Very Dark Man that talked about a lady that was scammed 22 million naira. She wanted to jackpot to the UK. If that 22 million naira was put into good use in Nigeria here, it probably can produce 44 million. A lot of people will say, no, it will run away with the money. There are still opportunities in Nigeria, serious opportunities. The thing is that in a time like this, you have to apply wisdom. You know the areas where certain indices is affecting and avoid it. So, what do you do with 1 million naira? The first thing I would advise you is this. If you want to spend 1 million naira in business, you want to use 1 million naira to start a business now, you need to know that you will not put in more than 20% of that, your capital base. Because that 1 million naira is your business capital base. You need to always have a reserve. 20%. That is 200,000. Now you ask yourself, what kind of business will I enter in Nigeria of today? We all know, or most of us know, or I would say we all know, except we have not been observing what's happening in this country. The number one problem that companies have now, especially manufacturing companies have, and large service-based companies have, is energy. So any business that you want to start that will involve burning of fuel in large quantity, avoid those businesses now. Any business where you have to start running generator, you have to run generator for several hours. Avoid them. Now, if you want to start something like food, you want to sell food, you don't just go and start, you rent a shop. Start small. You start small. A guy that I follow online, his name is Andrew Tate, start a business for free. You start small, can pay for a location, start a mobile food vendor business, pay for a location, if you are to get many food flasks, get one flask, one cooler. Go for a little quantity of food and then test the market. If it works, you start to expand gradually. If you want to sell clothes, you don't have to go and start paying, don't spend more than 20% of your capital base. Get the clothes and start by marketing it, mobile marketing. Utilize the internet, word of mouth, printouts, flyers, visit people. If you have 2 million in your account, keep the 1.6, start with 20%. Then in the process, when people know you, you can then, let the business generate the passive income that you now use to rent out a space. Then, if you are expecting me to start telling you, do this business to work, do that business to work, no. Because what may work in Onitsha may not work in Aba. What may work in Owerri may not work in Enugu. What may work in Delta may not work in Akwa Ibom. So what you are going to do is to study your business environment and then observe, be perspicacious, observe, know what people are missing or are lacking. You ask, there is this guy that I follow online, Gege. He said anytime he goes to a certain area and he wants to book a space to sleep, he's always filled up. He finds it difficult to get a place, and then he realizes that, okay, that this place is always filled up means I can build a place here and then let out to people to come and sleep overnight. And then the guy built it and it worked. So you observe your environment and then know those demands that are lacking. And when you observe that demand is in large quantity, then you supply the solution. Because solution will only work when there is demand. The problem is this: some people just come up with an idea and like, okay, I want to solve a problem, only to realize that the demand is not available. Locate the demand first before you supply the solution. So you check your own environment, ask questions, go and listen to people in the streets, observe, do market survey, and then you try. And when you try, you test the waters. 20%, don't go more than 20% of your capital bills, because sometimes you feel that the business will work, you've done everything on paper, and then when you go into the practicals, you now start realizing certain things that you did not see when you were drafting everything on paper. So this is what I have to say. Please, it's time to start strategizing. Avoid any business that have to do with spending too much money on energy. And so this is my own take on how to invest 1 million naira. If you have any idea, or if you have a counter idea, if you have a corroborating idea, feel free to drop your point in the comment section. My name is Amusa Chukwudi. Have a lovely day.